Hey guys, in this video we're going to be going over how to read and identify that your opponent is blitzing and then how to beat the blitz. If you liked this video and it helped you, please leave a like, subscribe, and view my other videos for more Madden tips. So first up is how to identify that your opponent is blitzing. So the key indicator is that these two back safeties are at or closer than 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. As you can see, I'm on the 30 right now, and these safeties are both on the 20. So they are 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. If you see the safeties this close in, that's a strong indicator that your opponent is blitzing. Another indicator is if your opponent comes in and they pinch defense. So they drop down their corners, everyone's in man. You have the safeties at 10 yards back. Whenever I see this, I know my opponent is blitzing. So now we're going to go over the plays I like to run to beat man coverage in blitz. So first we're going to be going over how to beat your opponent, a blitzing opponent, with your running back. So as you can see on the bottom, I'm running the offensive playbook of the New Orleans Saints. If you look at drive H wheel, you can see this wheel route is a little more aggressive in getting to the line of scrimmage versus here at mesh spot where it loops a little further. That aggressive angle helps your running back beat the linebacker to the outside, making it easier to get those dink and dunk passes for a good 5-10 yards consistently. And if it's a negligent user and he forgets about the running back completely, you're going to get touchdowns. So we're going to start with a dime normal on defense, the DB Blitz 0, a popular online blitz. And on offense, we're doing our drive H wheel. So here we go. This is what it looks like. Like I said, our read is we're going to want our running back. So on defense, they're most likely going to pinch, and your opponent is most likely going to be using the linebacker. Now what he should be doing is, right as the ball snapped, going to cover the running back. But a lot of times, these guys will get lazy, they'll try to blitz in, and then drop back, try to cover any crosses, and they completely forget about the running back. So I'll show an example of, so let's just say he just straight up blitzes with his middle linebacker. So he goes in, as you can see, running back just wide open, if Jared Goff could complete a pass. So I'll run that again, just to show. So defense pinched, he's coming in, he's a negligent user, he doesn't really know what he's doing, but he just likes spamming those blitz plays. There you go. Running back gets out on the wheel route, and we're getting big gains. I can't tell you the amount of times online that I've played this out to my advantage, where the user is either blitzing or dropping back into coverage, and this wheel route is wide open. Now, if you run this a couple times and you score on him, he's going to start covering the running back. But as you can see, even I'll pinch, and he's even still lined up to cover. This is still going to get you those 5-10 yards, easy plays, just moving the chains. Now, if you start running on this enough, they're going to really come over here and just shade right over you. So when this starts to happen, I like to switch into now another route that I know that I can successfully beat man with. So we'll go to a new play now, and this is the zig route. The zig routes are awesome at beating man coverage, and most blitzes are going to be having man coverage. So we'll switch up our blitz. This time we'll go to the 3-4 odd pinch buck 0, another very popular. And when I'm running my zig routes, I like to choose a play that I only have one wide receiver on the outside. So an example of that would be the bunch formation. So as you can see, Laporta is the only receiver on the right side, and he's manned up. He's going to be manned up with Jackson. So again, your opponent's going to come in here. He's probably going to be using the running back. And if I know I'm not throwing to the running back, and my opponent is spamming these blitzes, what I'm going to do is block my running back. So first, how to do that, I'm going to hold down triangle or Y. Now I'm going to click the button that's over my running back, which is triangle. And now, as you see, the bottom right-hand corner, pass block, R2, R2. So now my running back's blocking for me. Next, what I'm going to do is and this is something that a lot of people don't do, and it just really helps you hold off the blitz a little longer. And I'm going to shift my offensive line to the right. Reason being, my running back is going to be blocking anyone that comes up from the left side now. So I want my offensive line to be more focused on the right side to make it more balanced. So I'm going to click the L1 or L bumper, and now it brings up my pass protection in the bottom right. I'm now going to slide my line right. Now if my running back was on the other side, I'd be sliding my line left. Next, we're going to set up our zig route. Now zig route is a default hot route, so everyone will have it. And the way we're going to set that up is hold down triangle, click square over the receiver we want to change. And now, as you can see, our stick to the left, right stick to the left, is the zig route. So now we're in our zig route. Now I've noticed that this works best when the closer the corner is to the line of scrimmage. So even like I said before, I usually like to get that one-on-one on the outside if I want to take advantage, but it's not always consistent if the corner is far off. So we'll run this again and see how the corner is a little further off. See, he's a little stickier this time. So it's not as consistent if the corner is backed off. So even though I want that one-on-one matchup, if I know it's not going to be as consistent this way, what I'm going to do, same setup, block my running back, shift my line. But now I see circle has that nice press coverage. So I'm going to put him on a zig, and I'm going to clear out just my other wide receivers. Make sure they're nowhere around him. And as you can see, you get a much better animation when they're in that press. So now we're going to go over the next play that I like to run to beat man consistently. So we'll go over and have the defense run spinner, another popular blitz. And then on offense, we're going to run, in this particular formation, it's gun tight open, but what's more important is just the mesh concept. And mesh concept exists in many different formations, so it doesn't have to be gun tight open. Really what mesh is you just have these receivers from the opposite sides coming in and crossing one another. And that's what we're looking for. So in a situation like this, you're going to have your opponent using this linebacker. And his first read should be to be going for the running back. So let's put this guy on the running back, because that's who he should be blocking. But as you know, I'm going to be blocking my running back. I went over that before. If I know I'm not passing to my running back, I'm blocking him. And because of this, he might keep trying to commit all the way in, or if you have a good opponent, he's going to realize, okay, you're blocking the running back. Now I'm going to drop back and pick up over the middle. And when he sees these crossing routes, he's going to pick up one of them. He's either going to pick up the triangle coming left to right, or he's going to pick up X going right to left. And so you're just reading the linebacker. Whatever one he picks up, you go to the other. And these crossing routes, the faster your wide receivers release and their just speed is, you're going to have much better success as well. So there you go, guys. There is 3 routes, concepts that I like running for consistently beating your opponent while they're blitzing. Now, outside that wheel route, these aren't, those big one-play touchdowns, but those one-play touchdowns are also risky. You never know, you throw in those interceptions, you're under pressure, bad throws. These will consistently help you beat man coverage and hopefully pull your opponent out of those blitzing formations. So if this helped you, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you.